that was one thing, that's one thing I love about that sled. You gotta keep your feet moving. You gotta keep your, that's what it was. We'd been to the clinic, and I heard, somebody talking about, and you watch a block like this on Saturday and Sunday, and if you call that SHIT stuff they do blocking, you're insane. All right? The first thing they do coming out of their stance, if they even get in a stance, is, what's the first thing they do? You tell me. Their arms go like that. That's the first thing you see. Those arms come out. So they can get you in a bear hug and steer you around. All right? That ain't blocking, that's wrestling. All right? But anyway, I heard somebody in the clinic say, okay, you want them to keep their feet apart when they're blocking. So you get one of these, whatever, and put between their feet. Okay? So they keep their feet apart, like that. All right? So we go back, and I say, all right, we got to add these things to our blocking sled. That same sled you saw on the thing here. Okay? And keep their feet apart. We go out the first morning that we got shoulder pads on, because you can't hit that sled without shoulder pads. And Coach Kelly back there's our line coach. He comes back in, he says, get rid of them runners off that sled. All right? Took them off. Okay? But just think about it. If your car breaks down or something and you're trying to get it moving, or get it started, are you going to do that like this? No. You're going, number one, you're going to get down low and you're going to push. Okay? Well, you say, well, but what about those guys? They got lateral movement and everything like that. Yeah, they got lateral movement, and you'll learn how to adjust to that, and that's why you practice. All right? You learn to adjust to that. Okay? I was telling somebody back there in the back. Went up to West Virginia University. I went to every clinic I could go to. I was up at West Virginia University, and their line coach was talking about, okay, if we're going to run to the right, all right, and I've got to reach this guy over here, the first thing I'm going to do is step back, all right, and then I'm going to go block him. I'm thinking, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Okay? I taught some physics in high school. I was certified to teach that because I was a math major and had some physics classes. And I used a lot of that on the football field, particularly in terms of blocking. Okay? And I'm thinking to myself, how in the world, if I'm doing this, am I going to drive block that guy who's already got his momentum going forward? Ain't no way. He is going to run me back like this. Okay? So if I'm going to block that guy right over there and we're running this way, I want to make my first step out and upfield. And I want to attack with that inside shoulder, bam, and run through him and get my hands on him. All right? And we taught put your hands on their hips. You run through that guy and you get your hands on your hips, on his hips, and that's how you keep, from getting off and losing your balance. Okay? All right, I got some things here.